Welcome to Daily Sage Insights, where we uncover timeless wisdom to help you lead a more mindful and fulfilling life. In today's video, we're going to explore the life-changing lessons from Pythagoras, the ancient philosopher who saw the world through the lens of numbers and harmony. Stick around until the end. The best part is coming up. Now you might be thinking, Pythagoras, the guy with the triangles and the famous theorem. Sure, he's known for mathematics, but his teachings go far beyond geometry. What if I told you that the wisdom of Pythagoras could help you create balance and harmony in your own life today? Let's break it down. Pythagoras believed that everything in the universe follows a pattern, a mathematical one. He famously said, "Everything is number." Now, I'm no mathematician, but think about it. From the way music flows with rhythm, to the cycles of nature, to how our relationships evolve, there's a pattern in all things. I remember when I first realized this in my own life. I had just started a new job, and like any new beginning, I felt a bit lost. But then I started noticing patterns in how people interacted, how the workdays unfolded, and how the energy shifted when we collaborated. It wasn't just random, it was like a system. The same goes for life. When we start recognizing these patterns, we can create harmony in our routines, relationships, and mindset. Pythagoras also believed deeply in the importance of balance. He taught that life thrives when there is harmony between work and rest, action and reflection, thought and emotion. As someone who's always juggling multiple responsibilities, I found myself constantly struggling with balance. It wasn't until I started applying Pythagoras' idea that I began to truly feel a difference. Instead of pushing myself to work harder all the time, I started taking regular breaks, giving my mind time to recharge. I prioritized my mental health, not just my productivity. The results? Not only was I more efficient, but I felt a sense of peace I hadn't had in a long time. Sometimes it's the moments of stillness that allow us to grow the most. One of Pythagoras' key teachings was about the importance of purity, both in what we consume and what we think. He famously advocated for a vegetarian lifestyle because he believed that our food should nourish both our bodies and our souls. But it's not just about food, it's about what we consume mentally and emotionally too. Think about it. What we feed our minds shapes who we are. If we're constantly feeding ourselves negativity, whether it's from toxic social media, the news, or people who drain our energy, it's going to show up in our actions, attitudes, and decisions. But when we consciously choose to feed our minds with positivity, gratitude, and mindfulness, we align ourselves with our highest potential. I used to binge-watch shows that were full of drama and conflict, but I noticed the more I did that, the more agitated and stressed I felt. I switched gears, started reading more positive books, and practicing mindfulness, and the change was profound. It's all about what you choose to nourish, your body, mind, and soul. Pythagoras was also known for his emphasis on self-discipline. He believed that true freedom comes when we control our impulses and actions. This one hit home for me when I realized that my lack of discipline was holding me back more than I thought. At one point, I was struggling with consistency in my fitness routine. I'd start strong, but after a week or two, I'd fall off track. Then I realized the freedom I was craving, the energy, the confidence, the health, was only possible if I practiced self-discipline in small, manageable ways. Over time, my consistent choices, waking up early to exercise, avoiding distractions, built up into real freedom. Self-discipline doesn't mean denying yourself joy. It means that through intentional choices, you free yourself from the shackles of procrastination and regret. And finally, Pythagoras taught that true harmony begins within. If we want to create peace in the world, we must first cultivate it inside ourselves. This lesson, I believe, is more crucial than ever in today's fast-paced, often chaotic world. I remember a particularly stressful time when everything felt out of control. I was dealing with personal struggles and work stress, and it felt like life was happening to me rather than with me. Then I realized I was giving so much of my energy to external problems that I wasn't paying attention to the peace I could create inside my own heart. It was through small practices, meditation, reflection, and just pausing to breathe, that I began to find that inner peace again. And when I did, the external chaos seemed a little more manageable. As Pythagoras said, It is better to be a failure than a perfect success. Peace, even in imperfection, brings about true harmony. Pythagoras' lessons about balance, harmony, self-discipline, and inner peace are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. By incorporating his wisdom into our daily lives, we can create deeper connections with ourselves and others, find greater purpose in our actions, and live with more intentionality. So what's one thing you'll take from Pythagoras' teachings today? How can you start applying balance or self-discipline in your life right now? Take a moment to reflect on that and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video and want more insights into timeless wisdom that can help you lead a more fulfilled life, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode of Daily Sage Insights. Remember, wisdom is all around us. It's just waiting for you to notice.